It is once again a secret to reveal today about my life in the industry and how I have weathered the storm. One of the things is that I'm going to reveal today has to do with why I have not been being on tour a lot and doing a whole bunch of dates. I'll give you the tea on that. Based on what I've heard, a lot of stuff that has been said to my team, my management, and it's a little disturbing, but not surprising. And I'll tell you why, because we know that the enemy does not play fair. I'm gonna try to back up a little bit so you guys can see me. Anyway, I just saw Jackson name. First and foremost, let's send our prayers and our condolences to the Jackson family. Miss Catherine Jackson, who is 92 years young, has to bury another one of her children. It has to be very hard to do that, and we just want to send up our prayers to the family. All right, is that okay, guys? I get a lot of questions regarding why I'm not on tour, what's going on. As life would have it, you know, things would be revealed to me later on in the game. Anybody that knows me knows that I'm a very, very, very hard worker. I aim to please. I try very hard not to cancel any shows if I don't have to. Shy of it being something God called, or, you know, an unwarranted death or a health issue of some kind. I generally try to make all my dates. Let me before I get into this reveal, let me get you guys to tag in a few more people, as I don't want to have to repeat myself, because what's happening in life is, you know, everybody wants to, well, when you gonna do your biopic? People want to know about D'Angelo and I mean, my life does not start or stop with D'Angelo. Life goes on. It was going on before I met him. It will continue to go on. And I think people are so one-track minded that they really are, when are you going to do a story? Because they really want to say, can you tell us about D'Angelo? Okay, I'm going to tell you honestly, no, I just won't talk about one person, because there were many people in my life that had a significant space that meant, the world to me. Of course, D'Angelo and I were very good friends, but I need for you to know that as wonderful as that friendship has been, it came with a lot of challenges. And I'll tell you the nature of the industry based on a secret that I recently found out from someone who is credible, that let me in on some things that I didn't know even up until lately. And I have to tell you, it was shocking just to find out. But in any event, I will share them with you and let you know the devil don't play fair. No, this is not Angie Stone's life story, but what it is a peek into what inquiry minds want to know. Back when I was in a very high-profile relationship with D'Angelo, shortly after the breakup between us, everything kind of slowed down in my world in terms of tour dates, work. The perception was the worst, of course. But I was accepting everything pretty good and said, look, life goes on. I can't stop because I have fans all over the world that are depending on me to keep doing music, to keep pushing through. So, of course, I'm trying to do tour dates and continue to work. And it recently came to me because, of course, people wanted to know my story and they wanted to do my biopic. And it came to me via one of the employees that worked for that company that represented him. And they said to me, whoever's doing your story, can I please be a voice in the room? I would love to give some input from things that I knew. And it's time that the truth be told. And I'm like, well, what are you talking about? Because the first you got to tell me. Well, it was told to me. Are you guys ready for this one? Ooh. Anyway, it was told to me that they were single-handedly put in charge of sending out letters everywhere to make people think that I was the cause of him being exposed to alcohol, to drugs, to everything that could have gone wrong.
Hello, my fellow HMTV viewers. I'm glad you are watching. And for the new person here, kindly subscribe. So, following the death of our beloved Angie Stone, who tragically passed away due to a car crash on 1st March 2025, the cargo van she was riding in flipped over and was then hit by a truck on near Montgomery, Alabama. Music producer and Stone's longtime manager Walter Millsap III has said, "Everyone else in the van survived except Stone, who was 63. Online tributes from fans and fellow artists poured in after her death. Her first funeral took place on Friday the 14th of March 2025, and many acclaimed musical artists performed at the service, including Kiki Wyatt, Anthony Hamilton, and Kirk Franklin." Before Wyatt sang Friday, she recalled how Stone would call her in the middle of the night to pray with her or give her encouragement. "She was so beautiful," Wyatt said. "Like, seriously, I love her music and I love her voice and all that. But her as a person trumps all of that." The church-grown singer was born in Colombia, where music was always in her life since she was a child. Her mother would sing around the house, and her father sang gospel and blues at establishments around Colombia. The second funeral service was held Saturday in Colombia at First Nazareth Baptist Church. Stone was a member of the all-female hip-hop trio The Sequence and known for the hit song Wish I Didn't Miss You. She helped form The Sequence, the first all-female group on the hip-hop trailblazing imprint Sugar Hill Records, becoming one of the first female groups to record a rap song. The group recorded Funk You Up, which has been sampled by numerous artists, including Dr. Dre. After finding success in the early 1980s, Stone later joined the trio Vertical Hold before launching her solo career. Stone created hits like Baby with legendary soul singer Betty Wright, another #1, One Hit, and Wish I Didn't Miss You, and Brotha. May she continue resting in eternal peace. So after the two memorial services, Angie Stone was later laid to rest.